Hello everyone, it's me Luna and I'm continuing on playing Legends of Equestria again. And you missed one quest where I have to fly around the school. And yeah, what makes Pegasi special? Speech, yeah, but to be honest, I couldn't do anything, my PC crashed, and yeah, so it's lost. Let's do this one. Oh hi, Sugar Spice. Have you ever been up here before? It's a huge flight. Well, it is if you're not as good as me. Anyway, it wasn't that hard. Speak for yourself. I think I'm got wind cramp. Oh come on, even Macri made a little flight just like that. No problem. Actually, I'm a bit tired too. Why did you want to come all the way up here anyway? Serious, it's not like this view's any better. It's all so much smaller from up here. Can we go back down yet? Don't worry so much, Mercury. You did fine on the flight. Up here, besides, wasn't it awesome to test ourselves like that? Did you see me? I even did an aileron roll. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, Swift, really impressive. You're just as great as... And there we go again. I can do them in my sleep. I just didn't need to show off, since every pony already knows I'm the best. Face it, you're just as good as everyone else. We learned all about aileron rolls in school that week. Remember, I've been doing them all home for practice. See, Swift, it's good, but every pony can do it. Still, at least you're not falling behind. Keeping up with every pony else is good, right? Yeah, right, sure. Now I can't click go fast. Anyways, we had to come up here. This atmosphere, the isolation, the chill of the wind. It's the best place to tell the story. What story? The terrifying true story of the werewolf pony of the Evershade Forest. Dun dun dun. But there were what? Now. Yeah, well, Vancouver said something about it, but he didn't know that detail. Oh good, and there we go again. It simply skips through the text all the time. Alright, So the way I heard it, this legend's been going all across the quest. Every pony's hearing about it, so that's how you know it's true. You mean like that time every pony at school heard that you had fleas? What? No, of course not. That was totally made up by some pony, just to make me look bad. Forget about that. So this is real. And there we go, we slid out to skip again. The stories say that he grew up in the Evershade Forest, surviving out there in the wild. With all those monsters around him, he's even stronger than they are, so they all stay away from him. Something that can even scare the Evershade creatures must be pretty tough. Isn't there like dragons and stuff out there? How could one pony scare a dragon? It's not just a pony, it's a werewolf pony. That means he's super strong and fast, and he even eats meat. Ponies don't eat meat. Yeah. Timberwolves do so. Exactly, and this guy's like at least half a timberwolf. And I skip one again, and half pony he gets a nice big salad to go with the steak, right? You don't get steaks in the Everfree for Evershade dummy. You don't get half wolf, half ponies either. How do you know? You've never been to the Evershade forest. Besides, no ponies even see him and live to tell the tale. Wait, no pony ever seen him? Then how come everybody's talking about him? Exactly. What a load of nonsense. Zeros, what next? The mega super dragon of Cloud's Polar Stadium. Actually, that sounds pretty cool. You can't be serious. Yeah, that's pushing it, Zeros. Actually, I think Zeros is onto something. I heard my dad talking about it earlier, and he sounded convinced too. Well, you'd already heard it? Oh, why didn't you tell me, Swift? Well, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But like you and Sugar Spice said, the adults are talking about it too. I didn't realize so many ponies were interested in the story. How could they not be? If there's something like this out there, every pony should know about it. It kinda sounds like they do, but if no pony's seen the werewolf pony before, then anyone who found him would be super famous. Yeah, hey yeah, you're right. If some pony can prove that the legend is real, every pony would know their name. What about this werepony? He must be really lonely living out there and hit owls. But I don't think he's appreciates someone dragging him away from his home. This terrifying monster infested home. Who cares about what he wants, Mercury? He's a danger to ponies everywhere, and someone needs to deal with him. And if they just happen to become rich and famous by doing it, well, that's just fair, right? Our heroes should get reward. In a way, he's right. Mercury, if there's something like that out there, then ponies deserve to know the truth about it. Mercury's right, someone needs to help him. Hello! As to Sugar Spice, you can't be taking this seriously. We're not saying it's true, just that if it is, we should treat him like we would any other pony. But it's not just a pony. If it's a danger, then someone needs to act. Really, Swift? I thought at least you'd know better than to fall for one of Zero's tall tales. I just want to find out if there's any truth to it, that's all. Come on, Hullabaloo. You have to admit you're a little curious, right? About as curious as I am about the existence of the tooth pixie. Don't be silly, everybody knows she's real. Why do I hang out with you? For the super awesome adventure, speaking of which. Please tell me you're not going to say what I think you're about to say. I've been talking with a couple of pen pals from Ponydale and Cantermore, and they thought it'd be a good idea to go into the forest and find him ourselves. I hate being right. The Evershade is supposed to be really dangerous, so is it okay for us to go into it? Of course, we come out with proof of the werepony, and everyone will call us heroes. Well, if you say it's a good idea, Zeros, then I guess I'll be okay. You'll keep us safe, right? Count me in. It's too interesting to miss out on. I'll come too. but only if we stick to the past. If the pony's real, maybe we can be his friends and help him. I agree with Mercury. This weapon sounds like he needs some friends. I'm sure that once meets us, he'll want to be friends, and as long as we stick together, we'll be safe, right? Sure, Mercury, I'll be there to protect you every step of the way. Matt, you've all gone completely mad. Come on, every pony else is on the board. If you come too, we'll have the full team. I'm not getting involved in your mad trip. I bet half of you are only talking about being. Oh, come on, I'll skip again. Oh, and to say I told you so over and over again, all the way home. But I'm sure some pony else can manage that without me. Well, I'm definitely going. It sounds like something really interesting, and if it's true, pony who proves it will be famous, I'm in. Ah, there we come the auto skip again. Me too, I'll go with you, Cyrus. Awesome, alright, so I'm meeting my pen pals, Pirate, and Scribble at the town hall in Ponydale. So we make that starting point out every pony get there. We can start off our adventure. You know how to get to Ponydale town hall, right? Sure, I'll meet you there. Cool, let's move every pony. I can't wait. Me too. And there we go again. So, if there were missing texts and it's possibly to pause do it, I'm really sorry that this happens, but at some points this game auto skips, even if I don't push anything, like I didn't push anything throughout the whole text. And sometimes it's so fast nobody can read it, I'm pretty sure about that. Sometimes I'm only slow, but this a few texts are really super mega slow fast, and no one can read this. Am I here, Ponydale? Yeah, it seems like. Oh, and because I forgot it on the first episode, I'm playing it on the absolute maximum settings that are possible. Let's enjoy the view while I'm showing it. So, see, I'm going here to the video settings. It's on 4K, best quality, render distance on max, pixel lightning on max, anisotropic on forced on, anti-aliasing on 8. Foul sync is off because, yeah, FreeSync or G.Skill is better, I would say. Yeah, and applied it. And so, I see nothing has changed because I already have it. I usually play max settings, but 4K is rare because I don't have really the hardware for it. Only a few games run with that, and that is one. Wasn't there a pony in the last beta? Right at this corner here, something like that standing. Oh well. I'm following the quest line for now. I don't know, maybe I'm doing a live stream, but it's separated from this. Wait a minute, Town's Hall, that's here. Cyrus, there you are. Talk. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Haha, this is excellent. I told you it was true. So awesome. What's going on? I saw the wolf pony. Isn't it great? She's exactly a believer now. Oh wow, really? What did it look like? Did you see it change? Are you sure it was the werewolf pony? What color was it? God, I'm so excited! Yeah, Astro. Give us the full score. Oh, I wish I'd not brought something to take field notes with. I can't believe it. Actually realized I was sure Cyrus was making it up. So what happened? Okay, maybe it was possibly my eyes were playing tricks on me, but here's what I saw. I arrived here early because I wanted to settle Scribble's myth off as quickly as possible, but I saw that I wasn't the first here. From a distance I thought I saw you. Pirates and as pony with a brown coat, but then I got a little closer and realized I'd never seen him before. Right as I realized and was about to call out and ask who he was, he just, how do I put this most objectively, disappeared in a plum of green smoke, and the Timberwolf was left in his place. Oh cool! So he can actually turn into a Timberwolf, that's amazing. Wolf ponies, I see 1, signs 0. Oh no. Scribble, you will still don't understand, do you? This could change everything about our present knowledge of transmogrificative biology? Question mark? You all know what this means, right? If the legend's true, and we are the ones who found him, we are heroes now. Find him? Are you crazy? Sorry, I mean, we should probably tell an adults about this, right? No way, it will tell any pony ass. If we tell any pony ass, they might find them first. You're the only one who saw him after all, and we don't have proof. We do need to find some evidence if we want to be taken seriously. You didn't all come here just to give up our chance of being made the heroes of Equestria, did we? I definitely didn't. You silly colt. What's more important, your chance to become famous or your lives? I agree with that, silly colts. We can take whatever's in there as long as we stick together. It's 8 of us versus 1 of him. Assuming if it is 8 of us, what do you think Sugar Spice sounds like a battle we can win? 8 on 1 sounds like my kind of odds. Glad you agree, Sugar Spice. We'll be much stronger as an 8 pony team. Well, we're not seriously going to fight him, are we? Come on, Swiftly. He's dangerous, we need to have a battle plan. I definitely told Saber and Cyrus had a plan ready. So if we're need to fight him. How do we want to do it? Don't overthink it. There's 8 of us. We can all surround him and take him on in an ambush. Oh, I like that idea. Guys, I'm not sure we're 8 foes, so this is a werewolf pony. We might be stronger than we think. Don't worry, I'm Cyrus. I'm awesome, all by myself. So with 7 other only slightly less awesome ponies, he doesn't have a standard chance. Oh really? Are you for another hoof wrestling match right here, right now? Not another one, Olga. There's only so much humiliation one coach can take. We are getting distracted here. We need to focus on the real issue. Do we really have to? Anyone have a quill on them? I found some parchment in my satchel, and I'm dying to take notes. We don't need to write this down, we just need a plan of action. We've got a good mix of ponies here, strong fighters, flyers and magic users. That should be enough to win the fight. What if some pony gets injured? I wish Mercury was here. Wait, where is Mercury? Wasn't she supposed to be here? Mercury said her parents wouldn't let her go, but she gave me plenty of potions and bandages for every pony. Those should come in handy if some pony does get hurt. Of course, no pony will. I'll make sure of that. I think we should. And what are you going to do even if you do find and beat it? Drag it back to town? Don't be silly. Gah. We can cross the bridge when we come to it, Astro. I didn't think there were any bridges in the Evershade. You cannot board this dance. Well, what do you suggest then? All we really need is something to prove the existence of the werewolf pony. A sample of some kind, maybe like Swiftly was saying. That would make things easier than just charging in for a fight. Awesome, sounds like a plan to me, let's go. But this is the Evershade forest we're talking about. Remember, it's not just some wolf pony we have to worry about. There are all kinds of beasts in there. We can take them together. I like your style, Spice. Agreed. Working together, we can definitely overcome one pony. Well, a wolf pony, but the Sandman is the same, really. Are we really all sure about this though? Just reads the 7 of us not there. Wait, 7 weren't there 8 of us a moment ago? They were swiftly gone. Maybe she just went to grab supplies from one of the shops in town. Something no big deal. Right, she'll probably be back soon. I don't think that's it. Well, Saros, you don't think. You heard how much she wanted to prove the legend. What are you talking about? Where did she go? Swiftly always been a bit normal, you know. Like average, not really good or bad at much. With someone as awesome as me around, she sometimes feels she's like being overlooked or something, like nobody notices her. Like she isn't special. So maybe she thinks she needs to find the wolf pony on her own to prove herself or something. Perfect! A Pegasus filly lacking in self-confidence, running around in the Evershade forest woods alone with an inferiority complex that's driven her to irritationality. This can't possibly end badly. Didn't you go in the woods alone before we all got there? Here, was there irrational too? Well, anyway, we wouldn't have run out if we weren't all going on about fighting in the wolf pony. That's no reason to run off by yourself. It's dangerous, but it doesn't matter right now anyway. We have to find swiftly before trouble finds her. Are you crazy? I'm already run out of the woods terrified once today. I don't want to have to do it again. You were on your own then, Astra. There are 7 of us now, and that's a super big difference. We've got your back. Yeah, we can handle whatever those trees can throw at us. We can't just leave swiftly in there alone. We need to help her. Besides, if an adult finds out, we'll be in trouble. We should get her back before any pony misses her. I suppose we don't have a choice, but for the records, I want you all to remember that I said this was a terrible idea. Onwards to adventure. Awesome. Let's all head to the entrance of the Evershade and start the adventure together. Oh, and save our pony swiftly, that too. Ahem. Let's go, the start of an epic saga of friends. Finally! I thought this conversation never ends. I think some of the conversations are a bit too long. But it's only personal taste, probably. But it was 2 times a quarter of an hour. So, yeah, I think it's a bit too much for a quest. Oh, come on, not again. There are some big beasts. What did you say again, Olga? There are hornets, not beasts, right? They're scary. I told you all this was a bad idea. Come on, we can take them. Sugar Spice is right. This is the time for action. If we work together, we can defeat these hornets. And I suppose you have a suggestion on how to do that, do you? I certainly don't want to get stung by those brutes. Definitely, I suggest we perform a seismic bug to incapacitate the hornets. What's a seismic bug? A seismic bug is the name of the specific combat maneuver. Come on, too many Equestrian martial arts. Its origin can be traced back to. This isn't the time for a history lesson. Purita Pyrite, I hate history class. Put simply, it is a spinning kick delivered with a hind legs that results in an earth-shattering force delivered to the object that the kick has almost all met at. The shock wave from the kick is known to disorient opponents too. While I'm sure I would learn it, I haven't been taught that, and this isn't the time for this. Then use ground pound. Every foe get taught how to do that. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's back these beasties out here. Yeah, let's go get them. Phew, that was tough. Oh come on. If you thought that was difficult, you better watch yourself for the rest of the course. After all, you can't be too careful. I hope we didn't hurt these horns too badly. God, never mind them. I think I sprained my hoof on one of those kicks. Ouch. You are keeping your front hooves too straight. Try letting them bend more next time. We should be more careful in the future to avoid injury. Yes, take careful measures, like not going into the dangerous forest. Oh wait. Sorry I had to break in on this life lesson, but could we maybe focus on the pain of for us a second here? I'm not going to get far on a sprained hoof. Sorry, do I need to do everything myself? Look, I'll use a regeneration aura that should help with every pony's scratches. Wait, what? How can you use a healing ability? Well, you're a Pegasus. So, I thought it was just a unicorn spell. You mean that other pony races can learn such things? Sure, I learned it from Common Cure at camp last summer. He said he learned it from some unicorn tutor, but he's been trying to spread the idea to other ponies too, so that we can all help each other here or something like that. It's true, I learned it too. So just any pony can learn it. I can't believe this. You better believe it, Cyrus. Just healed my hoof, see? Woohoo! Oh, thanks for that, by the way. No problem, we should probably get moving though. Indeed, there's no sign of Swiftly here, nor the wolf pony, so we should keep moving until we find her. Come on, no time to waste. Yeah, and please no more speeches. That's more than enough for one quest. I got already attacked, thank you. Yeah, hello. Come on. Now I can't click enemies again. Oh, come on, not again. I don't want to talk anymore. It's like only talking here, like for real. I can't click those. They are hard to click, like for real. It shouldn't be that hard. Come on. I can't click them. Come on. That's a torture. Ah, come on. What is this? Is this a joke or something? Like for real, I'm sorry I hit the microphone again. Now. This really, yeah. I can't click them, it's... Oh, come on. Pick up. Oh, come on, not again. It's like almost only talking. Phew, I'm thirsty. Anyone have some cider? These beasties are super hard work. We sure showed them, though we make a pretty good team, you know. Indeed, but I'm afraid for Swifty. She doesn't have the group with her for protection, and your description of her does not make me confident of her capability to protect herself. Swifty's very capable. Cyrus just acts like he's known better. Yeah, hey, it's not an act, it's the truth. It's the truth. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Astra, what's wrong? Another beastie cane, I can't take them. On the pass up, sure, ahead, I saw him again. What? Where? I don't see anything. I saw it too. It looked like a silhouette of something, definitely pony looking, but then it just disappeared. Pretty weird that none of us saw him. Well, if you weren't all busy flapping your gums and were paying attention to this super dangerous forest we're in, you'd have seen it too. We are wasting time. If he's that close, maybe we can catch him. Just give me a minute, Sugar Spice. I want to make a note of this in my tour journal. Is this really the time, Scribble? It's important to keep track of what's going on. How else are we supposed to remember it all accurately so we can tell every pony about it when we get back? Yeah, we don't have time. Fine, don't blame me if the story of the adventure sucks later. Okay, if everyone's ready, let's keep going. Keep an eye out for any sign of Swifty. We can't be heroes if we don't save someone. And we need to make sure she's alright. Sorry for that again. Gotta try the mouse right now. Yeah, that I can click. That I can click too. Oh great, he can attack me, but I can't attack him. Pick up. Where do I have to go now? Upper left, if I see it correct. Nebulous Twitch. How often do I have to talk now? I already talked for like 45 minutes. I think there should be really a bit more action instead of talking. It's like only talk. It's not my style really. I'm not saying the game is bad, but it's simply... I think it's a bit too much of talking. Jeez, these things aren't getting any easier. It seems like our opponents are stronger the deeper we push into the forest. I'm starting to get concerned for Swifty. I'm honestly surprised you always all survived this long. I mean, I knew I'd be fine, obviously, but I wasn't sure about you lot. I get why ponies call this place dangerous. It's a good thing that our team works strong enough to scare them off. That or your annoying behavior. Hehe, Bubble Barrage. It's a pretty annoying move. I'm sure we'll find her soon. It looked like there's a bridge coming up. I don't think she'd go much further than that one on her own. And after our daring and heroic rescue, we can focus and find the wolf pony. Did any pony else hear howling just now? Maybe it's the wolf pony. He must be close. Or more likely, there are timber wolves nearby. We should be very careful. Oh, as if we weren't being careful until now. No, completely carefree right up to this moment. Calm down, Astro Pony. Safe and Swifty won't be far. You know that for a fact about... You know that for a fact, do you? Can we please stop arguing? We'll never finish the rescue if we're fighting each other. I don't want to fight anymore, I just want to get out of here. I second that. No, without Swifty. Oh, and who put you in charge? No ponies in charge, Astro. We need to all work together to get through this. Look, let's just keep going. I'm sure once we're over the bridge, we'll be able to find Swifty. I can feel it. So, and here's one thing that bothers me a bit too. They're always talking about we are fighting the monsters and so on. But I'm actually not in this group. They only are there talking to me, then disappear, and not fighting on my side in these battles. That's better executed in games like, yeah, Sword Art Online, for example. When they talk about they're on your side, they are really on your side. Oh, come on, not again. Are those Timberwolves? Alright, finally a real challenge. Don't you know anything? Timberwolves aren't a challenge, they are a real threat to real. Grow up, ponies. We don't stand a chance. Cool. Cool it is, Growl. We get this far by working together. We just need to keep fighting as a team. Should we even fight them? Not that I'm scared or anything, obviously, but what if one of those Timberwolves is the wolf pony? No, the figure I saw didn't look anything like that. Yeah, he looked more ponyish. The legend says that he's both pony and wolf, so why would he look just like a Timberwolf? I guess that makes sense. Oh, what if there was a Timberwolf pony? I want to find what that one. I'd definitely be strong enough to face it. Either way, Timberwolves are very territorial. If we want to continue forwards, we will need to defeat them, as trying to go around them would still keep our pass and their territory. Perhaps now might be a good time to plan. A good plan. Nobody needs... What keeps Parade from running directly into danger, at least, huh? It isn't like I try getting into trouble. Can we try to fight them one by one? I want the big one. No, Timberwolves are pack creatures. As soon as one of them attacks, the other one will too. Then we should make sure every pony is prepared. If you need to rest or gather your strength, I'd suggest eating something immediately. If you're hungry, you won't be able to fight as well. I thought that those in the apples every pony should take one of just in case. And I have health potions for every pony. Say good for quick healing in the middle of a battle. Here, let me pass them on. Here's one for your sugar spice. Thank you, Hamaku, thank you too. You're welcome, I'll make sure I tell her. If we make it back. I'll make sure you make it back. Oh, oops. We'll all go back as heroes. Okay. This will be tougher than anything else we found in this woods yet. Yeah, and if we work together and use all our skills, our strengths, our strategy, then we'll be sure to win. Did you see my moves? Look, those wolves apart. That was intense. That was awesome. Yeah, if it was something else than text right now. What an epic battle. Our names will go down in history. Mark my words. Where's my quill? I need to write it all down while I'm still fresh. Any pony, see my quill. And then my words are marked. As terrifying as this has been, seeing Timbo's action has me wondering exactly how it is they're animated. I'm just glad Sugar Spice was here. I don't think we could manage it without you. We all work together to win. I must admit, we do make a good team. Working together with our friends to defeat all evil monsters, just how any good quest goes. But I feel like we are forgetting something. Well, who's that? Coming up with the pass here it's worth swiftly. But who is that with her? You don't think? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! It's him, it's the wolf pony. I recognize him. Are you sure, Astra? Of course I'm sure. I mean, I think I am. I was from far away the other 2 times, but no, it has to be the wolf pony. Okay, time for my last minute heroics to save the pony in distress and defeat the super battle. I'll take on the bear pony. Write this down, scribble. Wait, Sirius. Look at him, he doesn't look dangerous. No, he looks weird. What's with all these markings? Who cares what he looks like? We came here to save swiftly from him, remember? No, we didn't. She ran in by herself. We don't know anything about him. Swiftly doesn't look scared of him, does she? Shush, here they come. Guys, you came into the forest too? We came to find you swiftly. Are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine. I can't believe you all followed me in here. Well, we aren't gonna let you run off into the Everfree by yourself. What were you even thinking anyway? I know. I was stupid. I didn't like what you guys were saying back in Ponydale. So I thought I could do it right by myself. But as soon as I came in here, I knew it was a mistake. It was so dark and there were too many critters around. We know. We've been dealing with them all the way here. Well, luckily for me, Wayward here found me after I got lost. He's been looking after me in here. He knows this place like the back of his hoof, and we haven't had any trouble with the creatures. I do not fight what lives here. We share a home. We are neighbors. Does that mean you know where we can find the wolf pony? I don't understand what wolf pony. The one that lives out here in the forest. Every pony's heard about it. It's half wolf and half pony. There is nothing like that out here. So they really were just their stars after all. Hullabaloo never's gonna stop saying I told you so when I get back to Kalotopolis. It really was just a story. Just make believe there wasn't really anything for us to find out here. What a bummer. I was really looking forward to writing about us making history and everything. Is that really what is most important to you, Scribble? We came in here to find Swiftly and make sure she was safe. Is writing you really worth more than the safety of a friend? More important than the life of another? Come on, Olga, you don't have to be so mean about it. Here we are all disappointed and we are all stressed. Let's just calm down. There was no wolf pony and we are not going to be heroes for finding it. I'm still confused about the figure I saw before, though I thought it was you, Wayward, but now I'm not so sure. I mean, with the green smoke and the timber wolf, I couldn't have just imagined it. I do not know what you saw, but I do know that it would be best for you to leave these woods. It is not the place for foes like you. Well, what about you? Shouldn't you come with us? No, this forest is my home. Are you sure there are plenty of ponies out here, damn pony there who can help you, and I'm sure we'll all love to have a new friend. No, my place is here. You're not very talkative, are you? No. Well, I guess we did find something out here. We found you, Wayward, and I met a new friend. Thank you so much for your help. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't found me. You are welcome, Swiftly. Now you should leave while the path back is still free for creatures. Goodbye. No, seemed interested. I wonder if he could teach me to mysterious like that. He was really brave, helping me. I know he didn't say much, but I feel like I got to know him a little. Can we please discuss all this after we make it back to the safety of civilization? I don't want to be in this forest any longer. Astra's right. We should head back as every pony. Make sure you follow the paths we came through on. You stay close. Swiftly, we don't want you wandering off again. Believe me, that's not going to happen. Alright, team, let's move out back to Ponyville. Oh, come on. How long does this quest go on still? But it's only talking, and even more talking. Yeah, we still need to talk. Well, we may not have proofs for the legend of the werewolf pony of the Evershade Woods, and we're not going to become rich and famous, but I still think that was a pretty great adventure. Just glad it was all. Oh, come on, Sugar Spice. You have to admit it was pretty exciting. That was scary. I'm not sure we should have gone in. You don't mean that. Fire, yeah. you don't mean that fire. It was totally cool the way we all worked as a team. I think that this was a good test for everybody. Each of us learned something, a new technique or how to work as a team. Even if we did not find a wolf pony, we certainly gained something from this quest. It really was full on adventure, wasn't it? Like something out of one of my books. I can't wait to do more adventures like this. And I can't wait to write about it. Is that really all you codes are thinking about? Don't forget all the danger we went through and how scary it all was. I wasn't scared, you don't need to relax, it's all over now, right? Maybe, but that figure I saw, the Kaban that turned into a timber wolf, it couldn't have been wayward. So who was it? What was it? I'm still going on about that, Astra. Come on, you must have imagined it. Perhaps you saw a passing cloud and then there was a timber wolf behind it. I know that when I'm thinking about an adventure, I can visualize all the cool stuff. It'll involves maybe that's what happened to you. I should distinguish it all back home. Oh, head back home now, yeah, that's a correct idea. Home sounds good to me. I just want to curl up in my warm bed. Yes, I agree. I have some reading to do, and I need to start writing down everything that happened. I'm sure there's something we can all remember and learn from today, or try to forget. Oh, I'm never forgetting this. We were all super awesome today. We should all meet up again sometimes. Maybe we can have even cooler adventures. Well, definitely keep in touch, and I'm sure we'll all see each other around. See you guys later. Oh yes, goodbye. Why I'm partying? Why partying? Why is partying increased? I didn't have a party, they only talked about party, but there wasn't really one. To be honest, this quest was a bit tiring because if I think going to the Everfree, I was thinking about having a lot of fights and stuff. And the party I was in was not visual, so I only heard about, hey, we are partying and fighting those monsters in a tough fight and blah blah blah. But actually, you didn't play it, it's only a story along. And I think less text and more action would be better. Because in a game you basically want more action than a story. If you want a story, you play a visual novel or read a book, but in games it's practically more likely to have gameplay more than a story. So less text and more action would be great for this quest. It was not a complete disaster, but the disconnects kinda make it even harder to click through all these texts over and over and over again. Because these were really long, like I'm playing for an hour and 10 minutes only because of this text was so astronomical long and there were only 4, 5, 6 speeches and not much of a gameplay. I would have enjoyed if I would have fighted more bees, hornets, or timberwolves and so on instead of just talk. Well, but that is only my opinion. As I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. You can leave a comment too. I will read it and answer as soon as I can. See you in the next video. Bye bye.